Okay.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. I mean, it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are at. Welcome back to our, channels. Don't forget to, like, subscribe, and comment. That's what everybody said. So I guess I'm saying it too, because, this is new to us. But anyway, my name is Phyllis. I run a VA coaching business, and every week, every Friday morning, we will be, coming on live to give you more tips on how to be an amazing business owner who know how to hire a virtual assistant. Or again, this could be you, a virtual assistant who is seeking for, a position or a job. So that way you can see both sides of the story, both sides of the perspective. And again, we really welcome you to come in here. And if you have any given time, you have any questions, please put it down on the comments so that way we will be able to answer you. So today's topic is how to decide who to hire. How to decide who to hire. Well, but it's actually the first part and not the second part. What do I mean by that? The first part is, well, I have so much thing that I need to get done, right? I mean, that's me. Even today, I have like 13 virtual assistants. I'm just like, man, I still have so much things to do, right? And then the next question is, well, I mean, who should I be hiring, right? What would that person do? Am I right? So, the good news is we actually have, right down on the bottom, there is a link. You will be able to get to the link and see a brain dump worksheet. Again, this could be done with a virtual assistant. If you have a virtual assistant, you can use it. If you're a business owner, definitely use it, right? And all you need to do is just write down everything that you need to do, right? So you can just, we literally call it brain dump, just like vomiting it out, right? Just write everything you need to do, right? And then afterwards, then you categorize them. Things that, you will love to delegate to do to other people, right? Things that you hate to do, obviously things that you love to do. So in that way you can see what are the priorities, what are your preferences, right? Like what John Maxwell said, right? Bring yourself to the strength zone. So if you really enjoy talking to people, then that is the part that you wanted to protect, and then delegate everything else. If not, obviously, if you really like to do the work, but you don't want to, do the bookkeeping per se, right? Then, then you will know what is the next position that you need to hire. Am I right? So I have Monique and Mary here. So, Monique, why don't you tell us, what do you do for me?
Yes, hi. My name is Monique. I've been a virtual assistant for Phyllis for 9 years. What I do for you, I think I do a lot, but basically I am also in charge of the operations. I am doing some of the interviews. I am also right now I am also working on the real estate side of the business, so we make sure Phyllis gets paid. That's it. Well, what else? I also handle the techie side of the business. Besides Marie's right now, she's doing the area table. But yeah, I think and other stuff that I can't remember.
What about you, Mary? What are you doing for me?
Okay, so hi everyone. So happy Friday. So my name is Mary. So as you can see on my name, right, I am the accountant. So I deal all the finances of Phyllis, from the bookkeeping to paying the bills, sometimes calling AT&T or any utilities company to create an account. So anything related with accounting or finance, I handle that one. And aside from that, I also right now I'm currently leading the hiring team of the hiring business that we had. And also before, yes, boss, that's it.
I love it. I love it. One thing, Monique, on the live, I can only see one person at a time. Can you make that into a gallery view? Would we be able to do that so that way everybody can see all of us at the same time?
Yep. There you go.
Awesome. See? What she does for me. So what is that, right? I call ourselves, I don't know, the three musketeer, right? The Charlie Angels, right? We are the three, right? So what it is I am kind of like the future thinker, right? I make sure that I create, I like to tell them, hey, this is what I really want to do. This is what I'm envisioning. This is what I'm thinking of, right? And then afterwards, right, that they are the one that executing for me. So Monique, you know, AKA the nerd is, you know, if let's say I want to figure out, you know, how to figure out HubSpot, how to figure out a database, how to use Airtable, how to use Zapier, how to do website, right? Anything related to technology will get Monique to get it done. Anything related to bills, bookkeeping, even though I have a minor in accounting, I don't like that part of the business anymore. You know, not that I don't love it. I love it before, but I just don't like it now because there's so much thing else that I need to do. So Mary here, you know, she obviously, you know, again, they are very flexible. They do everything you tell them to do. So that's not a set thing, which is good because compared to like local employees, a lot of time you're like, oh, I'm hiring an accountant and that accountant can only do this. Right? Oh, I'm hiring a project manager and project manager can only do this, right? They are just virtual assistant. They are very flexible of pretty much everything that we tell them to do, you know? And as again, going back to Mary, right? Mary helped me with bills at the very beginning, right? Bookkeeping at the very beginning. And then at the end, whenever and on demand, right? We need her to communicate with contractors, right? We need her to ensure that the project is it's complete, right? You know, she will start doing that. And on top of that, you know, she's starting to become a hiring manager per se. And because, you know, she's very detail oriented. And so she have a very structured way of determining whether the interviews, right, the VA is a good fit for the company or not. So she have like that psychic, you know, again, you know, some clients like, hey, Phyllis, can you do the interviews? I say, I can go there and have fun. But if you want to ask me who to hire, most likely I got the wrong choice for you. Because for me, I'm a big lover. I want to hire everyone. And then what does Monique and Mary always say? No, boss, it's not going to work out. No, boss, it's not going to work out. I was like, no, it's going to work out. Give me a chance. You know, let's figure that out, right? No, boss, it's not going to work out. Then a week later, they don't work out. And then they were obviously, what would they usually say? Well, Monique and Mary, what do you guys usually say to me?
I told you, boss.
Yeah, then they will say, okay, I told you so. So then what I do is, hey, moving forward, you know what? You guys are very good at, you know, human detector, you know, detect who is good, right? So why don't you guys do the work and I will just, you know, do the front end and you guys will do the back end, right? But the truth is, you know, together as three, you know, I see them as a partner. You know, they really help me with everything, you know, with our new business right now with, you know, with the Phyllis song, you know, Super VA coaching program, they are actually the one that crafting the system for me. They are the one that are running through the process for me. And they are the one that create the system for me. So why do I tell you this? Because I want to inspire you that virtual assistant not just can do the day-to-day tasks, but if you build enough relationship, you build enough trust, right? They know where your boundary is. Then moving forward, they can actually create all these things because they are very smart cookies. You know, a lot of times they're smarter than me. I can guarantee you that. And thus it allowed me to do, you know, what is good. But overall, in general, you know, in our company, what we do is, you know, when we're coaching, you know, our clients how to hire or we are hiring for them, what we always do is we will look into a personal profile, you know, test them out, right? You know, like we love, you know, Tony Robbins' 6 Human Needs. We love Tony Robbins' this personal profile type and also in 5-element personality test. And using those tests, we can really know how the person is before we even meet with them. But the number one rule, you know, secret is make sure that the people that you hire will be able to do the task that you want them to do, but actually not the do is they will love to do what you give them to do. You get what I'm saying? Because Monique and Mary chime in, right? If Monique, I tell you to do what Mary do, would you want it?
Well, I would do it, but it's not something that I would like to do. But if you would ask me to do it, I will. But I think that's the reason why in the interviews also we always one of the questions that we ask: what are the tasks that you love to do and what are the tasks that you don't like to do? It is gauging what the applicants would like to do and they don't like to do. That way, well, you don't ask them to do something that they do not enjoy, right? Because I also believe that, you know, when you do what you love, you don't seem like, how do you say it? When you do what you love, it doesn't feel like you're working, right?
What about you, Mary? If I tell you to do what Monique do, Are you gonna continue staying with me and loving me regardless?
Boss, I've been honest. I think I've been honest, right? If you ask me to sales, I will definitely say no. Because I just know it's not really my forte. But of course, I still do it. If there's, if no other choice, I will still do it. Because of course, yeah, you gave me the task, but yeah, I will really inform you that, boss, can I not do it? Yeah, anything, sales, even the training, right, boss? Even the training that Mamoni, or the coaching, daily coaching that we have that Mamonique is doing, I can do it, but yeah, so I agree with Mamonique that that's not what we like. That's not our passion. So, and I believe too, boss, like if we keep on giving the VAs the tasks that they don't love to do, like it's not their passion. I do believe all VAs can do it. It's just that if you're looking for a long-term VA, like a VA that will really last with you, then don't, then yeah. Because maybe the VA can thrive to do that, even if it's not what they do, but yeah, in the long run, most probably it won't work out. Oh yeah.
I love it.
Sorry, I just want to say that's actually the reason why I've been here for 9 years. I think it's because you have given me tasks that I would love doing them, and you've always I always wanted to learn. I always wanted to learn new things, and you always have given me that, given me different tasks, different things to do, and yeah.
Amazing. And actually, Romel just said, what you're trying to say, Monique, is when you do what you love, you will never have to work the rest of your life.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I told you, virtual assistant have good English, right? Because Romel just speak out exactly what you wanted to say. So this is amazing.
Thanks, Romel.
Yes. So, what we wanted to really tell you is, after you list down all the tasks that you want to do, right? After you list down all the tasks, then the next thing you want to figure out is this an accuracy-driven person? Accuracy-driven person is kind of like a Mary, right? They're very accuracy-driven, but they don't necessarily like to talk. They don't necessarily, not that she doesn't like to talk, but she can, but that's not what she prefers, right? And the second one is obviously the talkers, right? The connection, people who love to communicate, people who love to make friendship, right? I think Monique is kind of like a borderline of both. Like she likes to talk, but she doesn't like to talk all the time either. She's not the overly bubbly kind of people. But she is bubbly, okay? Let me put it that way. And then the third kind of people is obviously creative type of people, people who are very creative, can do social media and all that. Monique is more like a combination of all three, to be honest, right? But more towards like the creativity and actually talkative and systematic. I think all three of you have all that, right? And for Mary is definitely a very accuracy driven. She can speak too, but again, it's all about percentage, right? I don't think Mary is as creative, I wanted to say, but because of that, I love her for it, because she's very systematic driven. And that is what we need as a company, because if nobody is systematic, who is going to follow with all the tasks that need to be done? Right? When me and Monique talk, we'll be like, oh, what do you think about this? Oh, I like that. What do you think about that? Oh, I like that. What do you think about that? After the conversation, we have like 30 things we need to do, but we didn't finish anything. Okay. But with Mary, a lot of time when Mary is here, right? I was like, oh, Mary, what do we need to do this? It's like, boss, before you go to the next subject, let's finish this first, and then we can go to the next one. Boss, come back. We need to finish this first before we go to the next one. Right. And thus, when you're looking for a virtual assistant or even assistant, right? That is what you need. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for people who are really good at what they do. They really love what they do. So in that way, they can hold you accountable. They can either enhance you or complete you, right? They can enhance you or complete you. And I lose my train of thought. So anything you guys wanted to give any feedback?
I just want to agree on the creative side. Don't really expect, I can do designs, boss, but don't expect that it will be, high quality. I can do that. I can be creative when it comes to designs and systems, but arts, like graphics,
Yeah.
Don't
If
expect.
if you tell Mary to just do a quote card, right? Just copy a template, right? Change the name, change the picture, pop it up. Absolutely. You can expect an accountant to do that because it's literally copy and paste, right? Copy, edit, and paste, right? But if you tell her to do like a video, like with the one that's like flashing, the sound is flashing in, the transition going in and out. Yeah, don't expect that. Actually, don't expect me to do that too, because I don't have that nerves in me. That's why I hire VA who are creative, which is Chara, Agatha, and Maria, and Johanna, and Tony, and everybody else, right, to do all the creativity for us, right? Even Monique is creative on the technology side, but not necessarily creative on the video editing side. Like a lot of times she will say, oh man, I already got the ClickFunnels website done, boss, but just get the marketing team to make it beautiful, right? Because sometimes we just don't really we can't really figure out the color coordination, right? But again, the truth is we are very honest about ourselves. We know who we are, and we're not forcing ourselves to be who we don't want to be, right? And for the virtual assistant who are listening right now, I know some of you guys are just applied to our company and waiting for the next. So yay, right? Get excited. Really welcome you guys, and hopefully you guys will be one of the most amazing VA that we have here. The key is when you're applying for the position, apply for the position that you really love doing. Because when you're applying for a position, this is technically the second or the third phase or the new phase of your life, right? Whatever the phases is, it's actually a new life. You get to choose to start all over again, right? With your career. What would you really want to do, right? And pick the things that you can really do well on. Because again, just like what Romel said, right? When you do what you love, you will never have to work the rest of your life. A lot of time, your boss is good, the money is good, but you will a mismatch. You accepted the job just because of the money. And then you're forcing yourself to do it every single day, forcing yourself to do it every single day. And at the end, you just have to quit, or you feel burnout, or you're just unhappy and upset. Am I right? And again, all the bosses out there, if you're hiring your VA or hiring your assistant, be aware of that. I know that sometimes, they are amazing. They are super sweet, right? And they will do whatever it takes for you. At least mine always do that. If I tell them to do something, they will just do it, right? If I tell them to jump, they will ask me how high. They usually don't challenge me unless it is bad for me, right? But the key is, but I'm also very sensitive and very aware of that. I know that it might not be their strength zone, but I need them to do it. Then I would just tell them, hey, I really just need you to do it at this amount of time. And then we'll delegate out after you figure a system out, right? Like Mary, Mary is doing interviews, for a while, 4 or 5 interviews every single day. She's like, boss, I'm really drained, right? And now we hire 4 more talent managers. So they are starting to do some interviews. So now she's going back to like a managing role, ensuring everything is doing well. So Mary, are you happier now? You're on camera, your life, better be honest.
In the interviews lesson, boss, yes.
Right. And again, one of the newfound thing that we know about Monique is Monique really enjoyed the training. It really gave her a lot of love and certainty, right? Monique, are you happier now by doing, a lot of training and inputting love to other people? Again, you're on live, please tell us the truth.
No, honestly, and I think I told you about this. I am really happy. I think I am actually looking forward to the training every day. It's because, at first it's always like I'm always nervous to do it, because what if I'm not gonna say the right thing? What if I'm not gonna do the right thing? What if I say something that is not, or against them, or against what you say? But at the end of the day, I think it's the love that they gave me, and that they give me, and I think it's I am sharing them, what you are sharing. I am sharing them what I've learned from you. So yeah, I love doing it. I love doing it every single day, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
And whenever we need. And on-demand training too. So again, how do you decide who to hire? Number one, make sure you list out everything that you need to do, because clarity is key, right? Clarity is success. So you need to know what are the tasks that you need to do every single day, right? Figure that out, right? And then you split them into 3 categories, right? The accuracy, creative, and accuracy, creative, and speaking, communication, right? What are, you know, what they are, right? Categorize them into that. And then you seek out to the virtual assistant that you want to look for. Because again, if the person's bubbly, she will do amazing on the phone, whether you give her a script or not. Right? If a person is a bookkeeper, you know, graduated in bookkeeping, you know, if you give him or her something really messy, they're going to organize it because they are OCD. I call them pain in the butt, excuse my language, but they will get it done. You know, that is what I love. That's why I always ask them, are you OCD? If you're OCD, yes, hired. Sometimes they're, oh, I'm kind of OCD. I said, that's a good thing. You know, if you're OCD, you're hired because I'm messy, you know, and you can ask Mary too. Mary's like, boss, what do you do? What are you supposed to do? You know, what are we doing with this? Right? I said, I don't know, you figure it out. And I mean, before I have Mary in my life, you know, my lights always turn off or my internet always turn off because I forget my bills. I was so happy with my life that I forget my bills all the time. So now with Mary, you know, if one day I was like, the light go out, I was like, Mary, did we forget to pay the bills? No, boss, we already paid it in like 16 days ago. And it's your, you know, it's the overall city outage. Oh, that makes sense. But she knows 16 days ago, exactly precise how many days ago she paid for the bills. How amazing is that? Right? How amazing would that be if you do not have to worry about your bills? We don't have to worry about, you know, whether the project is getting done or not. You know, do not have to worry about what, you know, whether, you know, Monique is going to enjoy the training or not. Right? So again, figure out what you wanted to do, right? You know, what you want them to do, right? Figure out what kind of, you know, category would that be, and then hire them. And then hire them. And again, you know, all the virtual assistant out there, figure that out too. You know, figure that out too. You know, what do you really enjoy doing when you come to our screening process, right? We always tell you, what is your strength, right? What do you really enjoy doing? Because we do not want you to do something that you don't enjoy. I know a lot of time people say, man, this is what I'm weak on. I really want to improve it. However, if we improve on your strength, how much better you will be. Right. And Romel, you know, thank you for saying, you know, he said, you jump, I jump, Rose from Titanic. Yes, I'm the Jack and they are the Rose, or the other way around. I don't know, whichever that is. Anyway, it's been 30 minutes. Wow, it's fast. It's been 30 minutes. Wow. Anyway, we really enjoy seeing you guys. If you guys have any questions, you know, type it down below so that way we know, right? You know, this every Friday session, we're going to do it. Apologize. Sometimes we're going to be running a little bit late. Sometimes we might be a little bit early. We're still adjusting our time. So thank you for the flexibility. But again, we love you guys very, very much. If you guys have any questions, you know how to contact us, and one of us will be able to assist you with that. Monique, Mary, do you guys have any closing message that you want to send to everybody?
I wasn't ready about that. Well, I just want to say for our clients, I just want to add on what you said a while ago, boss, that they really need to categorize them. It's not like you're looking for a accountant, but you also wanted them to do the customer service, plus you also wanted to do the sales. You know, it's not going to work out like that. So make sure you categorize them. You know, you just an accountant will do accounting stuff. Customer service, only customer service, something like that. Yeah.
And yes, boss, I just wanted to add to Monique. I mean, yeah, categorize. An accountant maybe can be the PA or EA, but I don't think, I mean, it's very rare to have like C people or the certainty people that wanted to talk. It's very rare. There will be people like that, but very rare. So I just want, I mean, yes, boss. And I think for the VAs too, boss, I mean, I just wanted to second on what you said earlier, that please apply to the job role or job description that you are really passionate doing. I mean, I know, I understand it's because sometimes it's because of the money, because we all need, right? We all need that. But if you want a long-term relationship or work, like the work that you're happy or passionate about, then apply for the role that you are. That's what you really want. Seeing yourself working for the rest of your life, or at least 5 to 10 years.
I agree. That's why there are actually VAs who would, you know, you just add one item on the job description, they're already asking for an increase. It is because they don't love what they're doing. But if you love what you do, you know, if it's something that you love to do, you won't ask for it. It's because you would love to do it for the client. So yeah, that's just for me.
I love it. I love it. So thank you. Enjoy your weekend. Decide to be happy no matter what. Either way, life will never be the same if you use a virtual assistant or if you become a virtual assistant. So we love you all very much. See you next Friday. Bye-bye.